Why four-wheel steering on a four-door sedan? Good question. We suspect Mazda is trying to sell four-wheel steering the way Audi sells four-wheel drive, by turning the added hardware into an exclusive premium image. As for the exclusivity, the four-wheel steering model comes only in one color, white, and with these color-keyed 15-inch alloy wheels and 60 series performance tires. While that won't keep the car above the rabble, the price surely will. $17,149. With air conditioning and a security system, our test car cost $18,104. The 2.2-liter four-cylinder is revised this year, as is most every component on all 626s. The engine has a new 3-valve per-cylinder head. Also, the four-wheel steer 626 comes only as an intercooled turbo. With 145 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque, it goes from 0 to 60 in 7.2 seconds and covers the quarter mile in 15.9 at 89 miles per hour. That's very impressive. But power doesn't come on as smoothly as we'd like. There's a great rush of it above 3,500 RPM, and with it comes an arm-twisting burst of torque steer. Mazda's new 4-speed automatic transmission has a switch for choosing economy or power modes, and a transmission hold button, a handy item to keep the transmission from upshifting if you don't want it to. If you don't use it, the transmission makes an annoying shudder when shifting into overdrive at low speeds. If you'd rather have a 5-speed, well, you'll have to settle for a 626 without four-wheel steering. Speaking of which, the Mazda steering system is hydraulic and electronic, unlike the Honda Prelude system, which is fully mechanical. At low speeds, below 22 miles per hour, the rear wheels turn up to 5 degrees opposite the front ones for greater parking ease and maneuverability. At higher speeds, above 22 miles per hour, the rear wheels turn up to 5 degrees in the same direction as the front ones for better handling. In our slalom, this 626 felt like other 626s we've tried, with mild front-end plow, moderate body roll, and overall good manners. But in this 626, when the rear wheels start to do their stuff, you feel the front-end plow begin to go away, and the overall feel of the car is a bit more nimble. But here's a feature that will make a difference: anti-lock brakes. It's part of the package on the four-wheel steer turbo sedan. Unlike many cars with anti-lock brakes, the pulse you feel in the brake pedal during a hard stop is very mild. But the 626's ABS does work, with a stopping distance that averages a very short 102 feet from 55. Out in the real world, typical sedan buyers will find the 626 four-wheel steer turbo sedan rides a little on the firm side. Mazda's auto-adjusting suspension offers a softer ride, but it's not available on this model. Highway travel is very quiet, though, at 66 decibels, and it's economical, too, considering the car's excellent acceleration. The four-wheel steer model is EPA rated at 19 city, 25 highway. We manage 24 in routine driving. In addition to their rounded bodies, all 626s get new interiors this year. But changes are more than cosmetic. The seats have more bolstering, too much for the bigger drivers on our staff. They are comfortable, though, and 6-way adjustable, plus the steering wheel adjusts for rake. All 626s come with automatic front shoulder belts. We didn't mind them as much as the lap belt. Its mounting point is too far forward for most drivers. Gauges include a large tach and speedometer. There are no readouts for oil pressure or volts. Mazda's oscillating dash vents are standard and do distribute air around the cabin effectively. The heater controls themselves are straightforward and easy to reach. But the AM/FM cassette stereo is located a little too far down the dash for easy operation. The four-wheel steer turbo sedan is practical. Trunk liftover is low, and there's plenty of luggage room. And if there's still not enough room, the split rear seats fold down for more. The Mazda 626 four-wheel steer turbo sedan hit us just right with good power, maneuverability and nimble handling, excellent anti-lock brakes, clean aero styling, and family car versatility. On the miss side, we didn't like the turbo engine's torque steer. We also disliked the way the automatic transmission shuddered when shifting into overdrive. It's too bad the manual isn't available as an option. Finally, we didn't like the fit of the front lap belts. In our safety check, the 626 passes with front passive restraints, rear shoulder belts, 5-mile-per-hour bumpers, radial tires, and anti-lock brakes. For comparison, well, the four-wheel steer turbo sedan doesn't have any real competitors, unless you're comparing premium option images. In that case, the four-wheel drive Audi 90 Quattro is much more expensive, better in bad weather, but it's not as fast or nimble as the Mazda. If it's four-wheel steering you want, the only other car that has it is the Honda Prelude. It has less room, only 2 doors, and no special styling cues to show off its four-wheel steering. With the 626, we've confirmed our first impressions of four-wheel steering. It makes a car more maneuverable at low speeds and a somewhat better handling car at high speeds. But the real issue here is whether, with the addition of four-wheel steering, the 626 turbo sedan can carry off its premium image mission. With a few exceptions, we think it can. And since we've just added this Mazda to our fleet of long-term test cars, we'll let you know if our opinion changes.